Okay, so unscripted video, but I've thought about what I was going to say for a while I was at work, not sitting around, but working. And it doesn't take a lot of mental effort. But the point is, I'm leaving YouTube because it sucks now. I feel like every recent update they've made in the past forever has been awful, and that's not just opinion. You can tell from all of the backlash everything gets. First thing that comes to mind, automatically is when they removed the dislike button. That was one of the first times I noticed internet controversy like that. Well, not even controversy, but a site I was using making a bad choice and people not approving. That was the first time I ever really noticed that happening. YouTube is pretty old now. It's been bought out by Google, so, whenever any company gets too old, they will inevitably succumb to the greed and become an awful place for the consumer. Basically, they have more attention on making money than making a good website or a good platform. YouTube used to be a place where people make content, focus on free speech and all that yada yada back in the day. And then even before that, it was kind of the beginning of video sharing, I believe. I wasn't around then, or I wasn't around online, but yeah, I think it was the trailblazer for online entertainment, especially individually made online entertainment. There's got to be a better word for that, but not studio. That's not the point, though. The point is, yes, it's gotten worse, but there's nothing complaints are going to do about it. If that was going to happen, it would have happened with the dislike button and all of the other features they've made not great. And this isn't really a video to explain the problem. I think we all know what's going on, first off, and second of all, don't give them your ID. If it's just a channel where you watch videos, just an account that you watch videos on, then make a new account. It's gonna suck because of your playlists and everything, but having your ID on an online database like that, especially one like Google that's kind of definitely gotten hacked before, I don't recommend it. So that's not safe to do. I'm not gonna get into the way that this stupid system is obviously not made for protecting the children, and even if it was, that's a dumb way to do it. If I'm correct, this is an advertiser thing, just like the thing that happened to the video games with PayPal and everything. So, yeah. What we do about it is we have to watch content on other platforms. Not necessarily exclusively. I know a lot of people aren't ready to quit YouTube cold turkey because a lot of content creators you really like are on there. They're not on other platforms. It's a good way to support them by watching their videos. And I think said content creators is who's gonna get hit the most by this. You can't just up and change your platform easily when it's your way you're making a living. Or even if it's having just a substantial amount of your income is from that. But for those of us who are just watching, just watch less YouTube. I mean, most of you probably use TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or whatever. And YouTube isn't gonna change just because a bunch of people stop watching it. Even if a huge amount of people quit cold turkey, that's not gonna make too much of a difference for them. What we need need to do is make an alternative. Because right now, YouTube almost has a monopoly, like, on homemade video content. Just like when TikTok had the monopoly on short-form content, YouTube adapted and changed. Clearly, there was a shift in the viewership enough that they had to implement shorts. And when that wasn't productive, they put their ads on shorts too, which is really dumb and annoying. I mean, I can see why they did it, but it just proved that so many people were watching shorts that they weren't getting as much ad revenue, which is crazy. Back to the point though. As small content creators, or people who even just want to start creating content, do it on another platform. It might be harder to gain traction there, not that it's easy on YouTube, but there's a much smaller audience on other platforms. But that's partially because there's not that much content on them. If we make content there, encourage other people to make content there, and watch content on the alternative websites, then hopefully it will start being effective. Not necessarily talking people who have like well-established roots, but most of my, probably all of my viewers, if I even have any, aren't that kind of people. If you're just making small videos, get 100 or so views, then change to a different site. You're not living off of it. And it's kind of like how YouTube was in the beginning. There's not a lot of competition in the market on these other sites. I'm thinking Rumble mostly. I think that's where I'm going to do my videos. But there's not that many people on there. Not that many viewers, but also not that many other creators. So you can definitely get your foot in the door in a place like that. What I'm thinking. It's kind of gotten me inspired to make content again. If it's not just oversaturating an already crowded website. Starting something new. Actually, just today. I'm not doing this because it only affected me today. I just thought it was ironic and funny. Just today, the channel I watch my videos on, my alternate one, not the one I'm posting this on. I have another one because I don't have the email for this one on my own. It's kind of complicated. But anyway, I have an alternate channel that I watch my videos on. Not child videos, that's for sure, but still, YouTube thought I was a child, and it popped up with a little thing like, we're changing your settings, unless you want to prove you're an adult by showing us your ID, and I'm like, I'm not doing that, so I deleted that account. There was nothing on it. No videos. Just my subscriptions. Made a new one on that same email. But yeah, I didn't think they were still doing this. I thought it was a thing that just happened that 1 week or so, where everyone was talking about it. But apparently, their AI is still monitoring people. Which, yeah, that's another thing that's really messed up and weird. So, yeah, this will be my last YouTube video. I'll get it edited, probably not much editing, probably just a overlay of some gaming or drawing or something. But I will have my new channel in the description. I'm going to probably polish up some of my old videos and put them on there, just for legacy's sake. But yeah, if you want to create content and you never have before, or you haven't done much before, this is a really good opportunity to move to a smaller platform and really get your foot in the door. I mean, I've been doing this rather inconsistently for 6 or 7 years, ever since we left on our trip. And I haven't even made much progress. I made a lot of videos. It's been fun. I had a lot of YouTube friends back in the day. when I was active. But yeah, I think I'm going to start being more active. If only so that I can help make a platform that is better for everyone. Don't know what else I have to say. Oh yeah, also. A little bit of a plug here, but my commissions are open again. I don't know if I ever talked about them being open on my YouTube. But yeah, I'll put my Etsy link in the description too. I'm working on a commission right now. I'm not working on it, but yeah. So I will see you hopefully on a different platform.